but I'm going to quickly brief
URL.
Look at it so that you can actually see.
Okay, so I'm reloading this.
How a blog looks like. So this is a URL, universal language.
Okay, I think there is a glitch somewhere.
Okay, so I'm reloading this.
Okay, so it's up now. So this is how a blog looks like.
Okay, I think there is a glitch somewhere, so it's still going to come up.
This is this.
Okay,
blog.
so it's up now. So this is how a blog looks like.
So this is actually
this is this blog.
This is the way it looks like. So we are going to be creating something like this.
This is actually
come into
a blog. This is the way it looks like. So we are going to be creating something like this, so that whenever people come into it, they would see how they can create something meaningful, how they can actually get customers audience on their blog. That's the major function of creating a blog.
So now blogger.com, when we go to blogger.com,
so let me just go straight.
Blogger.com.
So now blogger.com, when we go to blogger.com,
so I said
blogger.com, we'll be able to sign up. So I said if you want to sign up after going to blogger.com, let's say I want to create a new blog. I want to create a new blog. Okay, new blog.
So I said you have to give it a
title. So I said you have to give it a title. What is the title? You can see DG is showing here. DG is showing here. That is a title. Alright. Whitedowntrade.blogspot.com is an address, or we call it URL, a universal language. So what do I want to give this? I said, okay, let me give this OST. Alright. I think we're having two Esters. Yes, so let me say two Esters.
Alright, so that's the title I want to give
so that's
to this blog.
Title I want to give to this blog. Then our bonus, what address do I want to give this? That's URL. A URL is something that people can actually search for. Let it be something that when somebody spell it or search for it, trying to write it out, they can actually spell it. So your URL should be something people can spell. So let's say Esther trees.
So it's going to be extra trees.
It's going to be extra trees.blogspot.com.
This address is not available.
This blog address is not available. That means someone else is already using this. So I'm going to make it Esther's
trees online.
Trees online.
Okay, or Oli.
Okay, or only.
Esther's trees only. This
Esther's trees only. This address is available. So whenever I search for Esther's trees only, this is going to come up. But this is looking confusing somehow. So let your URL be something people can actually search for. So let's say Esther Easter.
.blogspot.com.
People
have taken it. Esther
Easter Day.
Okay, so Esther Easter Day.
Okay, so Esther Easter Day.blogspot.com. But if you are doing your URL most times, allow it to be what people can actually spell and relate with. So let's say I'm saving this.
Okay, so it's processing. You can see.
Okay, so it's processing. You can see the right up here, processing.
Okay, so it has processed.
Now, okay, so it has processed. Now, since it has processed, I explained these features to you all before.
All right. I explained the features right here to you all before. So I'll be explaining the features to you all again.
The network,
okay, it's back now.
The network, okay,
so this
it's
first
back
section
now.
Is post.
So this first section is post. I say post is where you write your content. Post is a place where you tend to write your content, your blog post. That's why we're having post here. Why start is for you to see the overview of the content you've done so far.
Coming down to
this blog here.
Okay, so once I click on start,
you can see the overview all time 333 people. Today only 3 people viewed it. Yesterday 1. So start is for you to see how well and how good people are engaging the blog. Either they are engaging it or not.
I should come again.
Please,
I should come again.
No. Sorry to interrupt. Please, are you recording this class?
It's recorded.
It's recorded.
Okay, because we've not gotten any recording and it's making things difficult for us. So I don't know. In fact, for me,
I sent you all a videos of blogging. I sent you. So it's the same thing I said here. That's what I said on that video. So if you watch it, you still get it.
It's always better we get our own videos now, in case you ask questions there and you answer us, so we know how to go about it. So if it's possible for us to get our recordings, I think it's way better, please.
Don't worry, you get to this one. Don't worry, you get to this is start. So this is start. Start actually shows you the statistic of how far and how good your people are engaging on your content, how well people are engaging on your content. That's what you see on stats. Stats shows you the progression, the views you're having, and the posts people are actually engaging. You can see how to monetize your blog and start earning. These are the current posts in the past probably 7 days. People engage on. So stats actually shows you the statistic of how people engage on your content. Why this comment section is for you to see people's comments so far. Now it says no new comments. No one has commented on this section. So if people comment on your blog, that means you have to be effective and engaging on your blog post. Like you have to be consistent for you to have comments. When people see and they like what you do, probably the more you are consistent every time, someone will surely drop a comment if they are having challenges or the like. Then also the earning section is for you to see how much you are earning. Now this blog was created for the purpose of class tutorial, just like this. Is not linked to Google AdSense. All right, so you have to link your blog to Google AdSense for you to start earning. So Google AdSense is going to give you approval. And we're talking about Google AdSense. I'll be showing you how to create a Google AdSense. But take note, please take note that you can only use one Google AdSense to run whatever things you want to get. What is a Google AdSense? Google AdSense is a platform where you get paid for your earning on your blog and also on your YouTube channel. When you qualify for YouTube monetization features, you have to integrate your Google AdSense, and also integrating your Google AdSense to your YouTube channel and also to your blog gives them the ability to pay you per the ads being displayed on your content, on your website or your YouTube channel, all right, or your application. So this is how people generate money from social platforms like this. Then is actually your page. Is actually the page is the content you want people to actually the content that you want people to actually see as crucial. That's what you put on your page. Probably your privacy. That's your website privacy. You put it here, or your white paper. What's the white paper? Your white paper is majorly your roadmap, your blog, what you want to achieve through your blog, or what you want them to achieve through the blog. All right, and if probably you want to raise funds and the like, you can add those kind of things that are vital and delicate to you on your page. So when people get to your page, they tend to see those things. But on the post is random content people can actually see and learn from. All right. Then we're also having layout. I explained. I said layout. You understand layout better when we treat that of theme, and which I did on the video given. So if you should watch the video, I actually explain everything in simple terms. So there's no how you watch the video, you will surely remember some of the things that you asked in the class. So now theme is going to show you is more of like an eliminator on WordPress, where you can actually design where you want your header to be, your footer to be. What is an header? The first cross section of your web. Look at this side now. You are seeing, watch the cursor, watch this cursor that I'm moving like this. Now this side, this segmented side here is what we call the header. Why this down, this lower part over here is what we call the footer. Are you with me? This is what we call the footer. That's the ending part of your blog. So the ending part of your blog. So let me just proceed.
So
the theme is actually for you to choose what kind of design do you want to use. This is actually the template I choose, but I edited some other things there, and that's why I'm having this like this. So I'm going to be showing you how you can actually edit your design to have a beautiful features like this, or more beautiful than this, depending on you tweaking everything to your own taste. All right. Then it is settings.
So important.
It is so important that you set your blog.
Now,
you set it professionally. Now, my title here is DG. I can actually edit my title anytime. So after creating your title, you can actually edit your title anytime, any day. So I can edit my title anytime, any day. Your description, you have to have a description here. My description was jam banking, that's why I just took it off. So your description should be related to that of your blog. So I can actually write we are result
driven.
Right?
Driven. We are result shakers.
We are result shakers or movers.
So I just wanted to make it short.
Like this. But please, make it long. We are result driven agency to ensure your content ranks. We are result driven agency which in SEO, SEM, and the likes. I can actually make it as long as I want, but I'm just making it short. I just want to make it short just because of I'm making an example. But you can write your description, but let your description be simple and brief. Okay, let it be simple and brief, but not like this. I'm just stopping here because of I'm just setting an example. But you can make yours longer than this enough, so that when people actually see your blog from this end, they'll be able to understand what your blog is all about. But it's not only about your description that tells them what your blog is all about. It's actually the content you post. So what's your blog language? My blog language is actually English, so I'm leaving it in English. So if you can put it in Chinese, probably yours is from Chinese. You want to actually be writing in Chinese content, then you put it in Chinese. So whatever features you think your blog language should be. Probably some of you not speak French, you leave it. Why this adult content you are seeing here? Adult content simply means, are you posting adult content? If yes, click on this. So once you click on this, you can see it says save, settings saved successfully. That simply means when somebody click on your blog link, it's going to notify them, and it's going to say this is an adult content. Do you want to proceed to watch? The person can accept or decline. You also see that on YouTube. Sometimes when you want to watch some content on YouTube, sorry, just bring that, and once it pop up, it is you to choose whether yes you want it or no. So showing warning to blog readers, letting them know that okay, this is actually an adult content, so it is your choice to choose to watch it or not. So if you do this, you kept your blog safe, because Google AdSense would actually still approve it because you actually gave the warning ahead of time for people to watch, right? But I'm turning this off since the content I'm having here is not an adult content. Why we having this Google Analytics Measurement ID? What is Google Analytics? Google Analytics help you measure or track or check the metrics or insights. Let me put it this way: check the insights of your blog. How people are relating, how people are progressing with your blog, how people are engaging on your blog. It gives you a wider range and view than that of your stats you're having on your blog features. So when we get to Google Analytics, we are going to discuss more on this. All right, Google Analytics, you can use it to track that of other websites and also for Google Ads. Also, when we get to Google Ads, right? So we're going to take Google Ads before we take Google Analytics. So you have better insight of this and how you can actually add your Google Analytics ID to your blog. But on your own section, you're going to be seeing it vacant like this. So Moving back to the post.
Moving back to this post, I'll be showing you.
Moving back to this post, I'll be showing you how you can post on your blog. So now I want to create a new post.
So let me go back to.
All right. So let me go back to the two stars I created.
So I want to.
So I want to
on my blog. So
post
on
my blog. So for me to post on my blog, I'll click on this new post.
So once I click on new post.
So once I click on new post,
I'm going to go to ChatGPT.
I'm going to go to ChatGPT.
So
ChatGPT. GPT. All right.
This is ChatGPT.
This is ChatGPT. Sorry.
So I'm going to ChatGPT to help me out.
Okay. So I'm going to ChatGPT to help me out.
Sorry about that. I don't know. Let me type it very well. Okay.
Sorry about that. I don't know. Let me type it very well. Okay, so I'm having ChatGPT here. To actually do for me is to create a blog content for me. And the last class, I said if I want to actually create a blog content or a blog post, I'm going to write blog post column, whatever title or topic I want to give to it, so that I can structure it out for me. And I told you how I use ChatGPT. I said if I want to make use of ChatGPT, I don't just write to get answer, but because of the class section, I write to get answer. But the way I do it is I make research about my content. After making research about my content, I'm going to write it out and paste it on ChatGPT and say, help me restructure this or reconstruct this, and give it clearer punctuation mark when needed. So ChatGPT is going to actually work on my own content. So for it to work on my own content, is actually working for me. This way, it will help me avoid copyrighted content. It's going to help me avoid copyrighted content. That's why I'm actually asking ChatGPT to do that for me. So I've been trying to reload this.
Okay, let me write it again.
Okay, ChatGPT. Okay, ChatGPT.
Okay, it's here.
Okay, it's here.
Okay, so it's loading.
Okay, so it's loading.
We are actually having issue.
Then the last time we are actually having issue with uploaded image, but now I know it's going to be fair and better.
Okay, it's almost done.
Okay, it's almost done. Okay.
Just a moment, verification is
taking longer than expected. Probably they're having a little glitch. Okay.
You just have to be patient, okay?
So
we just have to click on this captcha here to actually
approve it. That's the means we trust the site, so we want it to proceed.
Okay, so verify.
Okay, so verify you are a woman.
I just tick it.
So it's going to verify now and give me access.
So it has given me access. So I want to write.
Blog post, as I said earlier on. So
sorry about that. Blog post. So what do I want to write about? Let's say farming.
Blog post. So farming, what do I want to write about?
Maybe this is what I want to write about. So
farming.
Once I send it to ChatGPT,
It's going to actually write it for me in a blog format.
Farming Easter. Maybe this is what I want to write about. So,
okay, I think
once I send it to ChatGPT, it's going to actually write it for me in a blog format. Okay, I think there was an obstruction there.
Then hyphen column, sorry, farming. Or let me make it farming.
Okay, blog post. Then hyphen column, sorry, farming.
The network is actually not giving us what we want. An error or call, try again.
Let me make it farming style. The network is actually not giving us what we want. An error or call,
it's
try
actually
again.
From ChatGPT this time around. It's not from my network because you all can hear me clear and sound.
It's actually from ChatGPT this time around. It's not from my network because you all can hear me clear and sound. Okay, starting again.
Why do this will keep on coming out? Blog post.
Why do this will keep on coming out? Blog post.
Farm.
Farm.
So this has actually bring out
a blog post for me. All right. That's bringing out
a blog post for me.
I'll bring out a blog post for me. So what I just need to do is to copy it.
Let me just copy
and paste. So let me just copy.
Going back
so I've copied.
Don't forget
going back to this place. Don't forget that I actually clicked on post new blog. When I click on new blog, it took me to this section here. So now I want to paste it.
All right. So I've pasted it now.
So I've pasted it now.
I'm having the title as
the farm embracing the farm life, a journey to sustainable living. So I want to copy this as my title.
So let me copy this. Then I'll paste it on this title section. Here. Which I just did. So this, I just need to clear this off. So I've successfully pasted.
So I've successfully pasted.
So what I need to
something about farming. So what I need to add to this is that I want to add an image that would make people understand what I am saying. Let it be related to farming. So if I don't have an image, I'll just come here and write farm.
Farm and search.
Free. Or let me write free farm
to avoid copyright content.
Image to avoid copyright content. All right. That's what I'm asking for. Free
farm image. I can
free farm image. I can see there's a lot of farm image here. So probably I just take. Okay, let me take this. That we're having tractor. Save as.
So I want to save it on.
Save it on my device.
So save as
probably farm.
All right. So I'll click on
save.
So I'm coming back to my post.
When I get back to my post, what I want to do is it's advisable you have everything down when you want to do yours, so that you don't have to be going to and forth. So I'm going to click on this image here, this image icon we are seeing. I'll click on it. I'll click on upload from computer.
So it will take me to this picture.
Where I can actually drag my image and upload, or I click on browse so that I can actually search from my computer. So I'm going to click on browse.
So once I click on browse,
it's going to take me to my device where I'm going to choose on the image. So I'm having farm. So I'm going to click on farm.
Open.
So I've successfully added the image to where I want it to be.
All right. So one thing
I want to do is I want to actually enlarge this the more. So I can click on this section here. This section I'm having, or I increase it or decrease it. Coming to this side, I can increase or decrease it anywhere I want it. Or better still,
I come here, this section
here, I'll click on it and click on medium.
So it's in a medium.
You can see, so it's in a medium size. If I don't want it to be in medium, I just need to tap on the picture and click here and
Grace, you committed your mic. Grace, you committed your mic. So I just need to make it large.
Anyhow you want your image to be displayed, you can actually do that. But most times I advise you leave it at medium because of those using the mobile phone to check it, so that it will not be too large. All right. So I'm leaving it as medium. Then when I'm done inputting this, look at, I've successfully created a blog post with the head of ChatGPT. Doing this further and doing this nice and cool, I can actually click here to publish. So I'm going to publish this first post. Publish post. I'll click on confirm.
So I have
succeeded in publishing a post. So if I want to see this post and I want everyone to see it, I can actually write EstherEasterday.blogspot.com. .blogspot.com will be attributed to it because I'm using Blogger. And Moji Olaoluwa asked the question. He said, why can't I use mine? It's because of you are using Blogger. Blogger is giving that blogspot.com. You can actually use your own domain name if you are probably using your own website to create the blog. All right, that's when it's going to be having .com or .ng, or you're using Wix or WordPress to create something like this. Then if you're using WordPress, you need to buy a domain name. But if you're not buying domain name, it's going to be whatever name you are using .wordpress.com. That's what is going to be coming out for you. All right, that's the claim is WordPress is hosting it. Blog is actually hosting. Guys actually hosting it. That's why we're having it as .blogspot.com.
So this section here,
you see view blog where my cursor is. Because I've posted this, I want to view it. So I'll click on view blog.
So clicking on
view blog is showing two Esthers, right?
So that's what I use as my name. So two S. You can see what we're having here. Embracing the farmland. Ensure you use medium. So here we're having our blog post. So let me just
read name. So two S. So we're having our blog use post. Medium. So here we're having our blog post. So let me just read more. We're having our blog post being posted.
Read more of it. I'll click on read more. So the network.
Let me click on read more so that we can actually read more of it. I've clicked on read more, so the network is obstructing it a little.
Okay, so here is it. So anyone on your blog can actually read this.
Okay, so here is it. Content. So anyone
they can actually read
your blog
and see how interesting
can actually read this content. They can actually read this and see how interesting it is. The Oliver Farms has, all right, it's saying Chrome not responding here, but it ought to respond.
Okay, so I think my cursor is hanging on yours. So this is how to create a blog. There is no magic in creating a blog, and if you don't like